guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to solve this GFG problem of the day, which is maximum sum path in two arrays. So let's see what question is trying to say. And again, the code is looking very complex, but the approach is very easy. Like the intuition behind this code is very easy, and once you'll get to know like what is the approach behind this question, then you will be like you can write this code by your own. So let's see how we can approach this problem. So there are two arrays given to us, and we have to find the maximum sum path from beginning of any array to the end of any array. Like we can switch from one array to another array at common elements. So let's see 2, 3, 7, 10, 12, 2, 3, 7, 10, 12, and the second is 1, 5, 7, 8, 1, 5, 7, and then 8. So we can start from any of the array and end to any of the array, but the thing is that we have to find the maximum sum path. So let's start from here. So we can add 2 plus goes to here, 3 plus goes here. Now we get the common element in both the arrays, 7. So either we have two options, we can continue this path or we can move to this and then continue this path. So we will try one by one. So if we continue this path only, so then we will do plus 7 plus 10 plus 12, or if we continue the below path, then we will be getting 2 plus 3 plus 7 plus 8. Now what if we start from below array like this one? So we will be getting 1 plus 5 plus 7. Again we have two options, we can move to this path and we can move to this path. So once we will be moving from below only, it is this, and once we will continue with the above path. So 1 plus 5 plus 7 plus 10 plus 12, and we can see that the maximum path will be getting from this, which is equal to 35. 10 plus 12, 22, 6, 28, 30, 35. Okay, so maximum will be getting from this path. We'll be moving this, then straight up, then this. So let's see how we can approach this problem. By the way, we can see that the output is 35. Okay, so let's see, the approach is very simple. Okay, yes, okay, so let's see. So what we will be doing is we will be creating one map, two maps basically, map 1 and map 2. So in first map we'll be storing all our array elements in the map and storing it as true, which is present in map. And in second map we'll be storing the array 2 elements and marked it as true. Okay, now we'll be start iterating in array 1. We'll be iterating and adding all the elements to our sum until and unless we get the elements in the array 1 which is also present in array 2, like this. Okay, like this, 7, which is present in this, present in array 2 also. So let's take an example. Now we'll be standing at 2, we'll push 2 plus, we'll be whether we'll be checking that 2 is present in array 2. No, 2 is not present in array 2. So we'll move further, we'll be adding 3. Now we'll be standing at 7. Okay, we'll be checking that whether 7 is present in array 2 or not. Yes, 7 is present, so we will stop. Now we will move to array 2. Array 1's like operation in array 1 is over. Now we will be moving to array 2. Now 1 is present in array the element 1, is it present in array 1? No, so we'll be pushing 1 plus 5 is present. No, pushing 5. 7 is present, 7 is present. Now we will stop. Sum 1 stores the element till the first common element in array 1 and array 2. So its sum is 5, its sum is 6. Now this element is common, first common element in both the array. Before that we need to select that what is the path we need to select which is giving maximum sum. So it is clear that sum 2 is giving, so we'll be updating 6 to our answer. Now again we'll be doing sum as 0, sum 1 as 0, and sum 2 as 0 after updating 6 to our result. Now we will be again moving to the start iterating from the elements. By the way, we have to move, we have to push 7 also because it is common. So push like add 7. Now we'll iterate from this array 1 operation, again doing array 1 operation, like whether 10 is present in array 2 or not. Okay, 10 is present, so we will not update anything. Now we'll be moving to array 2. Okay, 8 is present in array 1. No, 8 is not present, so we will push 8. Now we'll moving to 10. Okay, 10 is present, again we got the common element, so we'll be removing this. No, sorry, let me do it with another color. So this, we get the 10 as second common element in both the array. Now this path we have to select from this path and this path. Since there is no element in array 1 between first common element and second common element, and there is one element in this, so it's better to select this path. So we'll be pushing 8 our answer, 8 in our answer with by which operation, like maximum of sum 1 and sum 2. So I'll be pushing 8. Now I'll be doing again 0 and 0. So next iteration from 12 and 15. So is 12 is present in our array 2? No, 12 is not present in our array 2. By the way, the elements we will be checking from the map, like while traversing in array 1 we'll be checking in map 2, because array 2 elements is stored in map 2. So we'll be adding 12 in our sum 2. Now again moving to this, is 15 is present in array 2? Yes, 15 is present, so we will stop. Now array 1 operations is completed, array 2 operation. By the way, I'll be explaining all the steps in like further, so just bear with me. Now 15 is present in array 2. Now we have to perform array 2 operations. So is 15 is present in array 2? Okay, 15 is present in array 1, so we will not be adding anything. Now if we get the common elements, now let me change it. At this element we again get the common element in both the array. So we can see that in between this common element and this common element there is element present, but in this array between these common elements there is no element, so we have not pushed anything. So after getting the common element, we'll check that what is the maximum sum we can get from array 1 and array 2, what is the maximum path. So it is 12, so we will be adding 12, and we'll be adding 15 also because it is common, so taking ones. Now we'll be doing 0 0 0 0. Now again we will be start iterating from this and start iterating from this. Is 30 is present in array 1? No. Array 2? No. So we'll be adding 30 plus moving next. Is 32 is like present in array 2? No. So we'll be adding 34. Now array 1 operation is over because we reached to array 1's end. Now we'll be doing in array 2. Is 16 present in array 2? No. So 16, basically we are checking that whether it is the common element or not. So 16 plus, is 19 present in array 1? No. So we'll be adding 19. So after reaching to the end of array 1 and array 2, at last what will we do, that what is the maximum sum from this, like 30 34, it is 64, and it is like 16 plus 19, 9 6 2 12 15 35. Okay, so we'll be finally updating 35 to our answer, and it will give our output as 122. So let's see in steps what we are doing and how we are performing this. So let me like okay, so first step is like start iterating the elements in the array 1 and sum it till you get the common element. Let's see, this is the array 1 and this is the array 2. So this is the common element, first common element between array 1 and array 2. So before that we need to check that what is the maximum sum we can get. Okay, So this is the sum we get before the first common element, and this is the sum we get before the first common element. So maximum from sum1 and sum2 we will take. So let's say we have taken this. Now after getting this common element, this and this, we will be again calculating the sum1 and sum2 before the second common element. Okay, so we have calculated this sum and this sum. So after getting this common element, we will be checking that whether this sum is greater or this sum is greater, because we can, after getting this, we can shift to this, or after getting this we can shift to this. So we are finding that okay, this sum is greater. So what we have done, this sum is greater till now, and we will have shifted to this, and this sum is greater. Now after reaching to C2, if there is no common element, then we will be continuing and putting all the sums in our sum1 and sum2, and at last we will be checking that whether this sum is greater or this sum is greater, and finally updating to our result. So let's see our code, how we are doing this. So again, mention the same steps in the so what we are doing is start iterating the elements in array 1 and sum it till you get the common element. Start iterating the array 1 till you get the common element in both the array. Now same do it with array 2. Start iterating till you get the common element which is common in both the array. And now sum1 and sum2 will contain the sum elements till the common element. Sum1 and sum2 will contain the sum till the common elements, like 10 and 10. So before that, this is the sum and this is the sum. So now we have to decide that which path we should take. So whatever path sum we are getting greater than the before the common element, will be adding to the result, like maximum of sum1 and sum2, and moving, adding the common element once to the sum, like C1, and further moving to another part. So let's see how we have done the code. So I have initialized I is equal to 0, j is equal to 0, sum1 and sum2, and result vector. Now n and m to initialize the boundary. So I have declared two map, like int and bool. What I have told here is int whatever elements we are getting, 2, 3, 7, and marked it as true. So run a for loop to store all the elements in the map. mp1, mp2, done same thing, like array1, array of I is equals to true. Now the main thing, we will run our loop until and unless I is less than n and j is less than m, because we are checking that this condition. Till then we are running the while loop. While I is less than n, we are finding that mp2.find array1 is equals to mp.n. What it means is, when we are standing at this position 2, we will be finding in map 2. Like in array 1, we are checking that whether 2 is present in array 2 or not, and array 2 elements are stored in map 2. So directly we are checking that while 2 is not present in array mp2, we'll be adding it in our sum1, like 2, like array 1 in mp2. We are checking that in mp2 we are checking array 1 element, and if it is not present, then we are adding it is in sum and moving our index. Now doing it same like array 2 elements. If we are standing at 1, we will be checking this in mp1, because array 1 element is stored in mp1. Now after doing this, like performing operation in array 1, this one, and performing operations in array 2, this one, we will be checking if array 1 I double equal to array 2 j, means we got the common element in both the array. So what we'll be doing, we'll be adding the maximum of sum1 and sum2 to our result, and doing sum is equal to 0 and sum2 is equal to 0, means after taking this sum before this, we got the common element, this 7 and 7, will be initializing it as 0, because we want to check that after this what is the maximum we can take. Now now what is the step we are doing here is, while array 1 I double equal to array 2 of j, let's say we get the common element as 7 7 7 7 7 7, 3 continuous 7. So we will be adding 3 7s until and unless it is equal, like when both are common, like we are standing at this, if it would be 7 again 7, so we will be running a simple for loop that while array 1I double equal to array 2 of j, then just add it in our sum and move I plus plus and j plus plus. After that, this is the condition. Okay, so this is the condition, is this one. Like we have reached here I and j. Now we'll be just adding our sum till I goes out of bound, and we'll be adding the sum till j goes out of bound. So we are doing the same. I, while I is less than n, add the elements in sum 1 array 1 of I plus plus, j is less than f, sum 2 array of 2 of j plus plus, and finally at last, after again sum 1 sum 2. So we have stored. So after standing at this position, we need to check that whether this is this will be give our maximum answer or this will give our maximum answer. So again, max of sum 1 and sum 2 will adding to our result, sum 1 and sum 2, and finally returning our result. So let's run the code. Okay, it's passing. So let's submit it. Okay, it has passed. So thank you for watching and having patience. So thank you.